So I heard that if you talk to your plants, that helps promote them to grow from the exchange of CO2. So I guess here goes. Hi, my name's Average Jeff Homesteader. I'm trying to homestead. What? What do you mean? Do I like to go on long walks on the beach? I mean, you don't even have feet. Okay, let's get back to this. So, what? I'm not going to talk dirty to you. I'm not that type of homesteader. You're on your own. Hope you get a bad case of blight. Hello, Average Homesteaders. Today we're going to talk about plants for your garden, particularly on how to obtain them and how not to pay way too much. Now let's talk about plants. Basically, you got to either buy them or you got to grow them. Some plants you can sow yourself in the ground and they'll do just fine. An example, peas, green beans, potatoes, stuff like that. And usually those you can plant early too. Then there are some plants that are very delicate. Their structure is not resilient and they don't hold up the frost very well either. Example of those could be your tomatoes, your peppers, maybe even your squash. Now, if you're going to grow your own, you're going to need a greenhouse. Now, greenhouses can be very expensive. Now, I've seen a few cheapies out there for about $198, but they look like crap. I mean, any wind comes around, they're done. The average greenhouse, according to Google, runs from around $2,000 to about $15,000. Things you have to take in consideration when you're dealing with a greenhouse is they have to be regulated as far as their heat goes. You have to have a heat source. Now, they sell all kinds of things with thermostats on them to help keep a regular heat, which is basically what you want for your plants to survive, but you're adding more money on top of it. Then, of course, you got to have the soil, and the soil has to be amended for seedlings to grow. You just can't go out and stick a shovel in your yard and plant some seeds in it and say, hey, this is going to do great. Let's not forget, you got to have some property to put that greenhouse on too. And you have to have access to quite a bit of sunlight, or your plants just aren't going to grow. Now, as far as already started plants, now there's plenty of places that you can drive around, your Lowe's, Walmart, Tractor Supplies, large company greenhouses, and you can find plants. You can find everything and anything you want. And those plants, they sell currently for $3.98 a plant. $3.98. Now, I get my plants from a local farm. They have a little area on their property that they sell their plants, and they sell them for $17 a flat. There's 36 plants in a flat for $17. Now, I did the math on the other big box stores and the price for their plants. To obtain the same amount of plants at their price, that is $144. One thing that I will say is true about the big box plants, they're generally larger plants, planted earlier in the season. They're approximately 3-4 inches taller, but who cares? That's a lot of moolah. You know, I got my tomato plants, and look at them. They're doing great. Doing great. My peppers over there, doing great. There's no way any of us should be paying those prices. My recommendation to you is to find a local farmer that has their own little thing going, and you're going to find your best prices there.